Let's go to page 552. Start with number 1. Okay, it says sketch each angle in a standard position and indicate by rotating arrow and classify the quadrant. Okay. Okay, so 1A is 135 degrees. Okay. Okay, so again, remember that this is a 90 degrees and this is 180. So 135 is going to be halfway in between here. Okay. And so that is 135 degrees. And let's see, so make sure you follow instruction. So sketch in the standard position, okay. Indicate its rotation by a curved arrow, okay, did that. Classify the quadrant, so this is quadrant 2. Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to B. Okay, negative 135 degrees. Okay, so this is going the opposite direction, so it's going to be, so from here, so this is, here's your 0, so negative 90, so and here's your negative 180, okay, and so this would be going halfway in between, and so it's going this way, so this would be quadrant 3, okay, and let's go to number 3. Okay, 3A is 300 degrees. So here's your 0, 90, 180, 270. Okay, so need to 30 more, right? Remember, each number on the clock is 30 degrees. So this would be 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Okay, so this is going this way. And this would be quadrant 4. Okay. Here 3B is negative 300 degrees. Here, so you have to go opposite direction. So this is negative 90 degrees, negative 180, negative 270, and so you need to get 30 more. So this would be, again, one number on the clock is 30 degrees. Okay, so it's going this way. So this is quadrant 1. Okay, let's go to the next one, number 5. Okay, number 5, negative 270 degrees. So again, here's 0, negative 90, negative 180, negative 270. So the angle would be right over here. So this is going to go this way. So this is a quadratic angle. Okay. So it's right on this right over here. So that's quadratic angle. Okay, number 7. 290 degrees. So here's 0, 90, 180, 270. Now 290, can remember one number is 30, right? So this would be 300, so a little bit less. Okay, so be about right over here. You can just estimate. Okay, and so this would be quadrant 4. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, 495 degrees. Okay, so here's 0, 90 degrees, 180, 270, and 0 is also 360, right? Okay, and then so what you do is go and figure out how much more than 360. So minus 360 to figure out how much more than one circle. So it would be 135. So 135 it's going to be right over here, right? So again, 90, 135, right? So that means this one you have to go this way. You have to go around the circle one more time and go to here, okay? And so this would be quadrant 2. Okay. So again, what you do is you minus the 360 to figure out how much left over after you go around one circle. Okay. So basically what you do is using the coterminal, okay? Angle, coterminal angle. Okay, so number 11, you got negative 810 degrees. Okay. So again, what you want to do is go ahead and locate the angle. So what you want to do, you want to unwind, so plus 720, okay, so it'd be negative 90 degrees. So it's going to be, so this you have to go around circle 2 times, right? And it's going to be right over here, right? Equal 0, negative 90, right? So basically, notice this is the 2 circle, right? So you have to go 1 circle, 2 circle, and more, okay? And so this is a quadrantal angle. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 13. Sketching a standard position. Okay, so number 13, you got 2/3 of the counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is going this way. 2/3 of the circle. Okay. Okay. So you can go by the number or go by the degrees, right? So one circle is 360. So to figure out how many angles, it just times by 360 degrees. Okay, and so this will equal to 240 degrees. Okay, so here's 0. Okay, let me see. And find this measure. Okay. Okay, so here's your 90 degrees. And here's your 180, 270. Okay, so this would be at 7 o'clock position, right? 180. Remember, each number on the clock is 30, right? So 180, and at 8 o'clock would be 210. So 7 o'clock would be, so here's 7 o'clock, and so this would be 240 degrees. And again, so so this location is your angle, okay? Okay, number 15, 3/4 of a clockwise, or clockwise going this way. So it's going to be negative angle, right? Okay, so 3/4, again, it's going clockwise, so it's negative. So it'd be negative 360 degrees. Okay, so you multiply. So it'd be negative 270 degrees. Okay. So here's your 0, negative 90, negative 180, negative 270. So this is going to be like right over here. Okay. And this would be quadrant. So this is quadrant 3. Okay, and this would be quadrantal angle. Okay. Okay, number 17, 1 3/5 counterclockwise revolution. Okay, so this is going to be one circle, so let's just focus on this part over here. So 3/5 of a circle, again, you times by 360. So this would be 72. Okay. And so one revolution is 360, right? So this total will give you 576 degrees. Okay. Okay. So to sketch that, here's 0, 90, 180, 270. Right. So this one will give you one circle already. This one you have to go 216 more. So it's going to be about like right over here. Okay. Right. 180, 210. So this is about 216. It's about right over here. So go like this. So this would be quadrant 3, okay, and this would be 576 degrees. Okay? So when you have one complete revolution, you just leave it out for now. Just focus on this part to figure out how many degrees is that. So these two together will give you 576. And this one revolution means you go one circle completely, and this one you have to go 218 more. So 180 and you 16. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 19, you have 45 degrees plus n times 360, and you want to do it for n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, and n equal to -1. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you just go and sketch your primary angle. So when n equal to 0 means you just have that, right? Okay. So this is n equal to 0. Okay. And then when n equal to 1 means you go around circle one more time, you end up right over here. Okay. And n equal to 2 means you go around circle one more time. Okay. So this is n equal to 0, n equal to 1, and n equal to 2. Okay? Now, over here, if you go backward, when n equal to -1, means you're going this way. Okay? And this is when n equal to -1. Okay? So all the coterminal angles, okay, they are all in the same place. So again, n equal to 0 means you don't go around the circle. N equal to 1 means you go around the circle one more time. N equal to 2 means you go around the circle twice. N equal to -1 means you, from here you go backward, go clockwise one time. Okay, and so that's what that is. Okay, number 21. You got 60 degrees plus n times 180 degrees. So this is half of a circle now. Okay, 180 is half of the circle, okay, and you're doing it for n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, and n equal to -1. Okay, so you can start with the basic one. Okay, so 60 degrees is right over here. So that's your 60 degrees. So this is n equal to 0. N equal to 0 means you don't have this part. So that's what you have. So n equal to 1 means you have to go around halfway. So from here, so this is when n equal to 1. Okay? And if you go around half circle again, so this is half of a circle. So n equal to 1 means you go 1/2 of the circle. N equal to 2 means you go 2/2 of the circle. So this way n equal to 2, right? 2/2 of the circle equal to 1 circle. Now when you go negative, okay, so over here, if you go negative means, -1 means go -half of the circle, okay, so you're going to end up right over here, so n equal to -1, okay. So notice n equal to 1 and n equal to -1 are the same position, right? Okay, let's go to 23. Okay, so A, you want to write a formula. So 23 is 35 degrees. And so part A, you write the formula. So it'd be 35 degrees plus n times 360 degrees. That's your formula. Okay? And use a formula to find two angles, one positive, one negative. They are coterminal with a given angle. Okay. So to find this, all you have to do is just plus. So they n equal to 1, so you get 360. So you get 395. Okay, when n equal to -1, okay, so it'd be minus 360, right? That's how you get coterminal, right? And so this will give you negative 325 degrees. So one positive, one negative coterminal. Okay, so that's your part B. Okay. Okay, 25. So you got negative 100 degrees. Okay, so again, you go negative 100 degrees plus n times 360 degrees, right? So that's your part A. Now part B, then you just the n equal to 1. so it'd be 360. So this will equal to 260 degrees. Okay. When n equal to -1, you minus 360, right? So this equal to negative 460 degrees. Okay. So that's your part B. Okay. Okay. 27. You got 520 degrees. Okay. So part A, you got 520 plus n times 360 degrees. Now this one, because the angle is really big, okay, so what you need to do is you have to minus 360 and minus 360, okay. So in this case, if you minus 360, you still get the positive, and you can minus one more time. So 160, you can just keep minusing the 360 until you get one positive, one negative. So they give you negative 200 degrees. Okay. Okay. So you can, if the number is really big, you have to keep minus it until you get close, and then you have to keep minus until you get to the negative. Okay, number 29, you got 1,000 degrees. This number is really big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my number. I'm going to go backward 2 times. So minus 720 degrees. Okay, so I get 0, 8, 280 degrees. Okay? Okay, so anyway, so my formula would be 280 degrees plus n times 360 degrees. Okay? And, well, actually, you know what, this actually, no, I take that back. You can just use 1,000 degrees plus n times 360 degrees. So that would be a formula. But the part B would be just 1,000. You just minus 2 circles, okay? And it will give you 280 degrees. So that's your positive. Then if you minus again, and this will give you negative 80. Okay? So these are your 2 answers. Positive and negative coterminal angles. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, number 31. Okay, so you want to express this in the decimal degree. So 15 degrees, 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to use calculator. So you go 15.30. So this is, you have to convert decimal degree, minute, second to decimal degree. So go this one here. So it give you equal to 15.5 degrees. Okay. Okay, number 33. 72 degrees and 50 minutes. So you can use calculator. So when you enter, you have to go 72.50. So put a decimal right over here, and just going use let the calculator do it for you. So it'll be 72.8 and nearest 10th of a degree, nearest 10th. So 72.83333. So nearest 10th degree. Okay, so it'll be 72.8. Okay, number 35. This is going backwards. So 25 degrees, 40. This is to the nearest hundreds. Okay, so this is nearest hundreds. So you can do the same thing. So 25.45 convert to decimal degrees. So this would be 25.75 degrees. So a lot easier if you use calculator. Okay. Okay, 37. You got 45 degrees, 18 minutes and 20 seconds. So in this one, when you enter the calculator, depends on the calculator. For my calculator, I have to enter 45.1820. Okay, so this is how I need to enter for my calculator. 45.1820, and then you go and convert. So I get 45.3. So it's 3055, and you have to run up to hundreds of a degree. So the 5 will run up to 1, so it'll be 31 degrees. So make sure you know how to round your numbers. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, number 39. Okay, you got 25.4 degrees. You want to convert to minutes to the nearest minute. Okay, so you enter 25.4, and this is the decimal degrees, so you have to convert to degree, minutes, seconds. Okay, so this is equal to 25 degrees, and to the nearest minute, so it would be 24 minutes. Okay, so again, that's that, right? Okay, 41. You got 44.9 degrees. Okay, so 44.9 degrees convert to DMS. So this is equal to 44 degrees and 54 minutes. Okay. Okay, so this one to the nearest second. Okay, so 43. So you got 34.41 degrees. So you got 34.41 degrees convert to DMS. So you got 34 degrees, 24 minutes, and 36 seconds. Okay, so again, if you have calculated, it's much easier to do than do it manually. Okay, number 45. You got 23.67 degrees. Okay, so you got 23.47 degrees convert. So you got 23 degrees, 28 minutes, and 12 seconds. Okay. Okay, and then let's go to number 47. Okay, number 47, it says the terminal sides are in standard position. Okay, draw the angle and approximate measures. Okay, so if you don't have protractor, just kind of estimate. Okay. Okay, so this is 4, -4. So 4, -4 is right over here. Okay, so measure the degrees. Notice it's exactly halfway, so this is going to be equal to 315 degrees because this is 90, 180, 270, and this is 0 and 360 degrees, right? So this is halfway in between. So this is 90 degrees, so half would be 45. So you add 45 to 270, so give you 315. Okay. So you don't really have to use the protractor for it. Okay, number 49. Okay, you got 4, 3. Okay, so this is 4, -4. Okay. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So again, if you think about the clock, right? So this is 30, and this is 60. So it's pretty close to 40. Okay, so you can estimate close to 40. Now, if you use protractor and measure it, okay, if you use a protractor and measure it, this would be 37 degrees. Okay, so this would be 37 degrees. But if just approximate, that's fine. 35, 40, around there. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, next one. Okay, 51 square root of 3, 1. So square root of 3, if you use your calculator, square root of 3 is about 1.73. So this is about approximately 1.731. Okay, so that's going to sketch it out. So I'm going to, okay, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make it twice as big. So it's 1.4, okay, 1.43. So that's 1.7. So right over here. Okay, you have to go up 1. So it's right over here. Okay, so again, it's going to be close to be about 30 degrees. Okay, and if you notice that this is a special triangle, if you notice square root of 3, 1, so this would be 2. So that's your 30 degree special triangle. So that's your 30, 60 special triangle if you didn't recognize that. But if you use protractor, if you draw it out, use your protractor, and that's what you're going to get, 30 degrees. Okay? Okay, 53. Okay, you got -1, negative square root of 3. Okay? So again, this is a special triangle. So -1 and negative square root of 3. So that's 1, 2. Okay, so it's going to be like this. Okay, again, if you draw your triangle, okay, that's your -1, negative square root of 3. So ignore the negative. This is just the direction. So this will be a 2, right? So this will be 60 degrees. So in this case, this is 180, 60 more. This will give you 240 degrees. Okay. Or if you measure it, okay, this is 180 already, and if you do this and measure it, so 180 you get another 60, okay, and so that's 240.